Welcome back to Beyond the Buzzer. I'm Dave Glavin here with Shay Sullivan. Shay, how are we tonight?
Doing on the NBA return eve, I'm doing excellent.
It's been too long. Been
Been
too long. Gonna get in some second half predictions tonight. So little playoff picture, some award races. Got to talk about the disaster that was All Star Weekend, and of course the pick'em.
Yep.
But do we want to start with the All Star game? Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah, we can start All-Star game, and then are we going weekend? Like the 3-point contest, dunk contest, skills competition. That was all the weekend. That was
I mean, I didn't watch. I couldn't watch the skills competitions and the dunk contest 3 point. But I mean, Mac McClung kind of saved the dunk contest this year.
saved it.
3 point. I mean, sounds like Dame was pretty clutch.
Yeah, it was meh.
But yeah, nothing crazy. And then the skills. I'm over the skills. Like we gotta replace that.
Yeah, when they just put that in 2 years ago, like the
It's
four.
been around. Well, the new format where it's like a
Yeah,
team instead of individual players. I'm not a fan.
it was. I actually, unfortunately, had to watch that because I bet on uh team. Who was it? Team Noah, Joakim Noah. And
Oh, that was Rising Stars.
yeah, sorry, Rising Stars. That
Yeah.
too. I forgot about that. But the skills challenge, both those things, they were.
hmm
But the skills challenge that was on Saturday.
Saturday, right before the 3 point dunk.
Yes, yeah. Sorry, I get those. I mean, there's so much going on, and there's not one event that's like actually popular that you get them confused. I mean, easily confused. I have no idea
Yeah.
what I'm talking about at this point. Like skills competition, Rising Stars, dunk contest, 3 point. Make it one event, maybe two. Put some money on the line. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest here. I did not watch the All Star game. I did not turn on for 1 second.
I turned it on a couple times and it was hard to watch. Like I turned it on at the beginning and I remember they're not playing defense till the fourth quarter.
Mm.
So I turn it off. I come back to the fourth quarter and it's a 10 point game. So it's not close enough for them to play defense, I guess.
No, 10 points.
Yeah. So it was I think Jalen Brown called it a glorified layup line.
Wow.
But I mean, they used to play defense. I saw some clips on Twitter, like All Star games in the '90s. They were going at it.
Yeah, it used to be like
Best players in
Kobe.
the world.
Yeah, Kobe would tell us stories of like he would
Yep,
hack. What was that? The D Wade story? Like he just mauled D Wade or
dude.
something.
D Wade broke his nose,
That would never happen.
and Kobe went after. I think the Lakers played the Heat like 3 games after the break, and Kobe gave it to him.
Per usual, per
Yeah,
usual, Kobe. But yeah, I saw a couple clips of like Jason Tatum guarding Jalen Brown, and like everyone was just standing around the 3 point line. No one's
yeah.
even shooting. Like we could do that another way. It doesn't have to be a 2.5 hour event. I like. Is it really NBA fans that are going to the All Star game at this point, or is it just like celebrities, or are they paying people to go to this game?
I feel like it's just like if the All Star game is in your city, like that's the only NBA event you're going to.
Well, probably in like 5 years.
Yeah. Um, I don't know what the solution is. Obviously, like I understand like the injury risk. Like you don't want to go wicked hard and then get hurt in the All Star game,
Mm-hmm.
but they got to incentivize it a little bit.
A little bit more, and I'm not even buying the injury thing because how many guys like Jalen Brown hadn't played for a couple games? He shows up with the face mask. LeBron gets like one game in before he comes back, and now he's playing. Like, if people were
Yeah.
really concerned about the injuries, they wouldn't have played in that stupid game.
Yep. Yeah.
So I don't know. I sent you that tweet today. It was like the lowest All Star game in like the last 10, 15 years. It was under the Pro Bowl in the NFL, last year's Pro Bowl too. Like they've fallen so far. And
Yeah. I mean the only real All Star game that matters is baseball.
Yeah.
I think it's not just basketball that struggles with it. So I mean, I don't see them really changing it
But
because
at
they're
this
not
point, just
alone.
get rid of it.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I like when they used to have it, people took it serious and then it was worth it. But now, like, what are we doing? Just get rid of it. It's not. I guess it's another TV, showing, and you're selling more tickets. So I guess at the end of the day, they make the money and they don't really care
Well,
about
yeah.
it.
I saw Salt Lake City made like 200 million.
So
That's why they do it.
it'll probably never change. Yeah, which
Yeah.
is unfortunate. It's really unfortunate because it sucked. It sucked this weekend.
It's as basketball fans, it's you'd think you'd look forward to a weekend like that, but you don't.
No, I was not interested. And I think honestly, the most viral clip from the All-Star game was Jericho Sims dunking, like the second time he done the dunk, he put his arm through the rim in like
No
the
one.
did not move. Perfect highlight. Perfect.
Yeah.
That should have been the video that goes viral.
Nobody knows who he is.
No one knows who he is. He did the same dunk twice in. Yeah, I just frustrating as a fan, but hey,
Stars don't want to do dunk contests anymore.
which doesn't make put some money on the line. It's an easy fix, but they won't do it.
We need to see John Moran in a dunk contest.
I feel like it would just take one guy. You're right. Like if we get Ja in there, maybe someone else would be like, "Yeah, I'm a better dunker than Ja." Like,
yeah, I mean,
watch.
John kind of set the standard for best players not doing it.
Yeah,
because MJ did it, Kobe did it. I don't think Bron would have been that good at it. That's probably why he didn't do it.
probably, yeah. But at the same time, like it would be electric no matter what. Like people would need to watch LeBron dunk.
Exactly.
Get his son to throw him a lob off the backboard or something. Like,
I'm
tuning in. At that point, I'm tuning in. I'm not.
I want to see that. I want to see that.
Yeah, not Jericho Sims or Trey Murphy Jr. Disaster.
Mac McClung, though. Mac McClung didn't miss a dunk.
Yeah, he was good.
I'll give him that.
He probably won the All-Star weekend.
You know what? Easily.
Yeah. And he's not even in the freaking league.
Well, he is now. Philly.
Yeah. 10 days.
It's a two-way.
Two-way? Yeah. We'll see if it helps him out. I didn't see any 76ers players there to support him or anything like that.
No.
So. Yeah. Whatever.
Talk conference standings. We'll do the final 8 playoff teams, 1 through 8 seeding.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like the 1 through 5 is pretty much determined for both conferences. But let's hear your Eastern standings end of the year.
Eastern Conference end of the year. I do have a slightly interesting take. I saw the live over under, or not the live, but the current over under for the top 2 teams. And I want to hear what you think because this is what Vegas is anticipating.
I was looking at these the other day too.
Yep, the Celtics are at 47.5. The Bucks are at 46.5. So
40?
Oh, sorry, 50.
I was about to say.
Yeah, 57 and 56. So I would think
I saw the C's at 58.5. So it's going down.
Yeah, I'm seeing 57.5 at plus 120 now. But that's the under.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So the over is still pretty heavily favored, but I think what that shows, honestly, is maybe these top 2 teams know that they're gonna. It's the Celtics Bucks, and they might even rest some guys down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
The 76ers, they've kind of they showed that, I don't know. I was in on them, but now it might be out. I think they're still 3rd seed, but
they can't. They're too inconsistent for me. They lose to the Celtics without Brown and Smart, and I don't know if Rob Will played in that game.
I doubt it.
And they were fully healthy. I like the Jalen McDaniels pickup. I actually really like it for them, but I could see. I mean, what are they? Half game back or 2 games back of Milwaukee right now?
Three games.
Three?
3 games.
Yeah, two and a half back in Milwaukee. Giannis is hurt for like the next 2 weeks. So they're gonna have to cover some ground there. In terms of those over-unders, like a C's winning 60 games, I find that hard to believe.
I'm not seeing it either.
Yeah.
But I don't think nor the Bucks aren't either
No.
at this point.
No, I think what was the Bucks number? 54?
56.5. 1 game on.
I'd take the Bucks under, especially with this Giannis news. C's, I think I'd still go over. I think they go like 58 and 24.
Wow, that's pretty good. Number one. That's number one.
Easy.
Yeah, they've got what 24 games left.
Yeah,
About 24, if I did that math right. So that means they'd have to go 15-9, which
I mean that's like below what they've been. They got a 71 winning percentage right now.
42-17. Yeah, so
15 and 9.
pretty damn good.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've got those top two seeds. I mean, this is like asterisk depending how much time Giannis misses. But I think those top two, Philly, Cleveland. I got Brooklyn at the 5 still. I think they're good.
Oh,
like they're not in the same tier as the 4 above them, but I think they're still better than the Knicks. Miami, I could see Miami going above.
Miami is my sleeper team. Sorry, sneaky pick. Whatever you want to say. I think they might even lap the Sixers. I'm more in on the Cavs.
Wow.
I'm more in at the Cavs at the 3. I could see the Heat making a run, finishing 4, and then playing the Sixers at the 5. Heat Sixers first round matchup.
Miami's, I mean, they're 5 games back at the Cleveland right now.
5 games. So that's all they need. Which means they're seven back from the Sixers. So I think they can do that. They made a big run. They kind of had a shaky February, but I like their squad. I actually do. I think they've got the experience. They normally are a late peaking team too.
Little Kevin Love pickup. I don't hate it.
Yeah, they stole Kevin Love from the Cavs, and now it's their time. I don't know if they can't do something now. Like they're a team coming off of 2 Eastern Conference Finals appearances, and they're 7th right now. They got to make a run. I think there's got to be some urgency there.
I could see Miami over Brooklyn. I don't think they catch Cleveland or Philly. But I also think, if I have this right, and they're the 6.
The Knicks are up there too.
Yeah, Knicks I have at 7. And then my is Toronto. I think Toronto makes it in. I hate it, but I got Toronto.
Top 6?
They're my 8.
Oh, at the 8?
Yeah. So I got Boston, Milwaukee, Philly, Cleveland, Brooklyn, Miami, New York, Toronto.
Did you say Atlanta?
No Atlanta.
No Atlanta.
No Atlanta.
With the firing of Nate McMillan, Trae Young finally gets what he wants?
No. That team is a dumpster fire.
Nate McMillan might be.
Nate McMillan helped him get to the conference finals. I don't think this is his fault. They got a lot going on in Atlanta.
They do. But Trae Young
stepping down.
That's true. Some internal things, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think they make it. I think they're going to be in the play-in with probably the Bulls and the Wizards, maybe.
Oh. No Lonzo now. That was official.
Yeah.
Expected.
Pat Bev going to Chicago.
Kind of a.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it for Chicago. That seems like that locker room is kind of soft. They've lost 7 in a row or 6 in a row.
They're messed. And you've been fading their collapses. They just collapse when
Oh yeah,
it's terrible.
39-18 first quarter against the Pacers the other day, and then get beat by 10.
They lost the second half by 20 in an NBA.
Embarrassing.
It's terrible.
Can't shoot threes. They might be a worse 3-point shooting team than the Lakers, and that's saying something.
Yeah, that is saying something. I don't know. They're
They
pretty
are.
close.
They are though.
Well, if you're picking up Pat Bev, yeah, probably. He was supposed to be a good shooter, but he just didn't. Not good.
Nah.
All right, I'll give my. I do think the Celtics will finish number 1. Celtics,
Yep.
Bucks. Like I said, Cavs. It's a big hurdle for the Heat, but I could still see him finishing 4 or 5. I think at that point it wouldn't matter because they're both playing each other. So I'll go Sixers at the 4. Just to, maybe I'll have a better chance of being right. But Heat 5. I think the Knicks move up to 6.
Okay.
Nets win the play-in. They'll be 7. Hawks at 8. And
Wow.
I think the Hawks begin. The Raptors, you know how I feel about them. They
have one guard on the team, 2 guards on the team.
Yeah.
Which is, I shouldn't be picking them, but the team's too good. They have too many good players to be this bad. I think they're a better roster than the Hawks.
I'd agree. And you know what? I kind of like the Raptors now a little bit too, because coming off the All-Star break after a week off, maybe those guards get some much needed rest, a little run here.
Maybe Nick Nurse can take a few minutes off and I don't know,
like play someone else not named Fred VanVleet and Gary Trent. Malachi Flynn, I know he's not great, but
he's got to help these guys out somehow.
Yeah, just play him at least. They're not. They go out and pick up a big. So
I like Jakob.
He is good. What's status on OG? Is he coming back yet, or?
I didn't think that wrist injury was supposed to be like a lengthy.
Says he's officially questionable.
Yeah, I'd say he's back within the first few games.
That'll be big for them for sure.
They've won 2 going into the break. I mean, they're 5-1 their last 6.
Interesting.
5-2 when you count that collapse against the Jazz.
Yeah, that was I had the Jazz. Unfortunately, they were. Yeah, they're not gonna talk about that. Talk about losing a second half by 20. They lost the fourth quarter by 20.
Embarrassing.
I don't know how you can back a team like that, but they actually have. You know what? You've sold me on the Raptors. They open at home versus the Pelicans. We know how they are on the road.
W.
Detroit, the Cavaliers. That'll be their probably biggest matchup. The Bulls at home, not great. Wizards back to back. They got a chance. They have a chance to make something happen.
I think they make it, and then probably get swept by Boston.
Oh yeah. The vaccination's not a thing anymore, right?
No.
All right, good. Because I know Big Al and there's a couple guys.
Wait, did they play last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a couple guys.
2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Was it last year?
I think it was them or the Sixers. I think the Sixers got them, and then Thibault couldn't play.
Sixers beat them.
Yes, but it was close. It was a close series. Yeah. You couldn't. I mean, guys couldn't even play.
I think it went 7. They were up 3-0.
Wow, I don't remember that.
I might be mistaken, but I think they were up 3-0 and it went 7. Then Embiid broke his face because he was in the game when they were up 20.
Some of the dumbest decisions lately.
Well, let's head over to the West. I'll give mine.
Yep.
Denver, Memphis. I think the Clippers get the 3. Phoenix gets the 4. Dallas 5. Sacramento 6. I think that they're my number 1 fade second half of the year. Lakers 7. Golden State 8.
I guess
no New Orleans.
That's surprising.
they've fallen apart without Zion.
They're the 7 right now.
I think they lost. They went 3-14 over. I mean, maybe Bi was hurt in there too, but I mean they've turned it around a little bit. But
They were number 1
can't
seed.
win on the road.
No, can't win on the road. And
Timberwolves, I'm out on them. Thunder, no. Jazz, no. Trailblazers, no.
so you got the Lakers 5 under right now. They're 5 under.
I don't know if you heard Braun's press conference. He said these are 23 of the most important regular season games of my career.
I can't buy that just because they're going to lose. I mean, honestly, the West. You're right. The West is wide open. You can't
Wide
go-
open. They get in. I'd be worried for Memphis round 1. I'd be real worried.
I'd be shitting bricks if I was Ja.
Yeah,
That's bulletin board material. I mean, you don't.
that's
Yeah.
he had that interview. I'm not afraid of no one in the West, and then he's gonna get bounced in the first round.
By Braun.
Yeah, and then sets up perfectly for a Lakers Clippers second round.
Yeah. What's your opinion on that, Russ?
Oh yeah, I mean, I like Russ. I think he's a good guy, but why? Why do the Clippers need him? They just traded for like 4 rotation guys, and now they're adding another.
Well, they don't have a point guard. They still don't have a point guard.
It's not like they're filled with shooting though. They just traded away Kennard, who was probably their best shooter.
The West was the trade deadline for the West was mind-boggling. Besides, like the Suns and the other team.
So you're gonna go. I think he's starting. Like you're not gonna start Terrence Mann if you were looking for a point guard.
No.
So you go Russ, PG, Kawhi, Marcus Morris, Zubac, and then Bones Highland's just not gonna play now. Or maybe he's the backup 1, and then Terrence Mann, Eric Gordon, Covington, and Plumlee. Or Norman Powell's got to play. He's your 6th man.
Yeah, Norman's. I think honestly, Clippers are my pick out of the West at this point. I love the move. I'm a huge fan. Him and PG.
I do like that reuniting.
Yep, we know how it ended, but still, I'd like to see a rebirth. I mean, that was.
I'm out on the Clippers.
You're out on the Clippers.
Out.
I'm more in on the Clippers than I am on any other team in the West at this point.
Wow.
I'm scared of the West. I feel like I can't put any of my eggs in any basket. I feel like the Suns, you have no idea who's gonna be healthy, who's not. The Nuggets, like, are they the team? No, they're not the team.
It's a Lake show.
The Suns are no Suns. Mavericks, they not this year. Maybe next year.
Yeah, not this year. If Kyrie stays.
Yeah, you got to keep Kyrie and then get some other guy too. So good luck with that. But I think the Clippers now the deepest team. Can we say that?
Oh, easily. They've got 12 guys that can play.
Big time. And Plumlee, that was an underrated pickup. Him and I know Eric Gordon sucks on defense, but he can shoot it.
I think they might be the team with the most to lose.
Oh yeah,
if they don't make it to the finals.
They're pretty old too now. Yeah.
Like this is what year 4 of Kawhi PG. I think it's year 4.
Yeah, 4.
Because year 1 was the bubble, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. And then Kawhi got hurt. Or Kawhi was hurt. He tore his ACL at some point.
Yes, and he was out whole year. Maybe I'm missing a year.
Remember, he was like, "Oh, Kawhi might come back at the end of the season." Like,
yeah, he didn't. He didn't, right?
He never did. No. I'm gonna look up odds to win the West. I want to see what the Clippers are. If they're, I'm looking at plus 300. If they're plus 300, I'm taking it. Actually, they're the favorite.
No. They're 3rd to win the West. At least on FanDuel.
Oh, what website is this?
Phoenix plus 220, Denver plus 300, Clippers plus 500, Mavs plus 800, Warriors plus 800, Grizzlies plus 800, and then Pels and Lakers at plus 3,000.
Wow. Interesting. You know what? That might be a play. What'd you say the Clippers were out on your book?
500, FanDuel.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I feel like that's a gimme. They'll be at least be in the final two.
I mean, obviously, I've got a biased standings prediction here, but they whoop Sacramento round one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Lakers, I mean,
no way in hell they're losing them. But we
I
can't even
mean,
talk about the Lakers. Where are you getting the Lakers? They're the 13th seed right now.
Bron's not missing the playoffs. He said it. It's not in his DNA. It's not in his DNA.
The Clippers are number 4, so they'd get the Suns right now first round, which that'll shake up.
See you later, Clippers.
That's the championship game right there. Those are the two best teams. Who you got? Clippers or Grizzlies?
Clippers.
Clippers or Nuggets?
Right now, Nuggets.
The Nuggets
Jamal Murray's been hooping.
Yeah, they need him back, but they struggle on the road. They're another team that can't win away from the altitude. That's a real thing.
Kawhi's been playing well. PG's been playing well. I mean, I just can't trust that those guys are going to be there. But I guess I'm trusting that AD and Brown are going to be there. So,
and MPJ Jamal Murray will be there.
And fair.
In
I could see Denver getting bounced round one by Golden State.
I honestly could too. That could be a real thing.
Yeah.
I'm looking. The Clippers have actually lost all 3 games versus the Nuggets this year.
I know they swept the Lakers.
Yeah, they play them Sunday though.
11 in a row or something.
11 in a row. Yeah. So hell no.
But they have Russ now.
I like that move.
We've seen the same Russ. He cannot play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but his team was terrible. The Lakers suck. The Lakers are really bad. They have no one besides LeBron and AD.
I mean, now they do.
You're asking Russell Westbrook to probably shoot 10 times a game. He's your
if he can. I mean, I don't know.
He doesn't have to play defense, really.
Yeah, PG and Kawhi.
Zubac down low. You can hide him pretty easily.
Marcus Morris, a bruiser.
Yeah, and then you're asking him to get the ball, run up the court as fast as he can, and create some sort of offense for the other guys.
That's what I'm saying. You know how much you went to a Clippers Celtics game, right?
Yes. Yep.
You know the ISO ball that they play.
It's bad. It's one of the worst.
PG and Kawhi, are they going to be kicking to Russ in the corner?
So that's a problem. They're gonna have to figure that out.
I think there's too much to go around.
What if he's a bench guy? Start him, sub him in for Norman Powell, and then that's your duo. Those 2 guys are trading off minutes.
No, Norman's a 2. So say you keep Terrence as the 1, and then you bring in Russ and Norman off the bench.
Yes.
Where's Bones?
Bones is good. 12
He's
minutes.
not playing.
He gets like 8 minutes a game. Maybe if he hits his first couple shots, keep him in. But I didn't get that pickup either. I don't know what they were doing. It was free. So I guess
but Denver was doing it.
Yeah,
he's good.
It doesn't hurt, but he's not the. Is he the guy? No, I don't. They'd rather Russell Westbrook. That was clearly stated.
Fair.
And they couldn't. They lost Reggie. That was fine with them too.
Reggie stinks.
He stinks. So he's an upgrade over Reggie. Did
he go to Dallas? Or no, he went to Phoenix. Good.
Did he?
Good, yeah, he did. No, Denver. What?
I think he went to Denver, yeah.
He did go to Denver.
So they swapped. They basically swapped him.
Reggie for Bones. I don't like that for Denver.
Hate it. The West. What's your official prediction before we close the segment out? What do you got?
Who wins?
Who wins the championship game?
Lakers are winning all.
You're
If
picking
I
a
can't, if
13th
I
team.
can't pick the Lakers, if I can't pick
cannot
the
pick
Lakers,
No.
then well, if I can't pick the Lakers, then the Bucks are winning it all. Who's winning the West though? Clippers.
Thank you.
I guess.
Thank you.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Clippers Bucks.
Every year, it's
What?
supposed to be the Clippers.
Oh, well, yeah.
They've always got the deepest roster. Oh, this is their year.
It's do or die.
I agree.
It was a good move. I mean, they went all in. It was clear when they saw Kevin Durant, that move, they went out there and
We
they
got
were
Russ.
out.
This is the same Russ that we've been seeing for the last 2 years. He's not
Besides
gonna
Russ,
magically stop turning it over.
subtract Russ. They got Eric Gordon, Mason Plumlee, Bones Highland. They reshaped the roster. You got to give them credit for that at least.
I like Plumlee. How much does EG have left in the tank?
Well, he's shooting 35%. I mean, you just need him to come in and knock down a couple shots.
Veteran, I don't hate it, but I would have kept Kennard. He's a sniper.
Yeah, I don't get that move either. Where'd he end up again? Memphis, which different
Traded
story.
to a rival.
So they really must be out on him.
Yeah, maybe bad defensively.
He's got to be pretty terrible. He fits that team. He fits the team because that team is a bunch of guys that don't really have a role. You know, I mean, he's a shooter, but he can't play defense. Doesn't really do much else. They're
Let's hit
tough.
some award races. MVP. I hate it. Joker's gonna win 3 straight.
Yep.
Philly's not good enough for it to be Embiid. Giannis just got hurt. I think he was the best chance at dethroning Joker if they got the 1 seed. Sixth man of the year. Loving my Malcolm Brogdon pick.
It's looking like money now.
It's not over. We got Norman and Maxey at plus 410 on the outside looking in. I feel like Brogdon would have to get hurt though.
Yeah, I'm taking unless they like fall apart. Yeah, he either has to get hurt or the Celtics just tank. But yeah, I'm
Rookie of the year, Paolo. It's been decided for a while.
You know, great pick.
Depoy. Pretty heavy Jaren Jackson right now. I think as it should be. I think he had like 9 blocks and steals combined the game before the All-Star break.
Yep. Yeah, you showed me that. That was
freakish.
I guess that comes with the fouling. Right? I mean, that's my only
Yeah. I guess if that's the only flaw, it kind of makes sense. He's very aggressive.
Over aggressive. I feel like once you get in the playoffs, teams will expose that.
Well, they did. Minnesota did.
Yep.
He played more than 25 minutes last year in a game.
Yeah, so I guess it's a regular season award, but yeah, once we get to the games that actually matter, he's going to be irrelevant. So
if I had to pick a runner-up or another guy, I think Bam's the guy.
Yep, Bam. I was watching Brook Lopez play some defense the other night. He's probably a top 5, right?
He's second.
Awful. He's awful. I don't know how he is on the list. That guy
gets a lot of blocks.
Oh man, but he is slow as molasses on the he's raw. Awful.
He's probably the only guy in the top 8. I'd count Embiid with him. Even I give Embiid a better chance to stick with guards.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Jaren, Bam, Claxton, Giannis, Mobley, Jared Allen can all guard 1 through 5.
Yep, and Brook cannot. He just cannot.
Brook can guard 4 and 5.
That's one of the Bucks' few flaws is his versatility on defense. Yeah, he's a great inside defender, but if the Celtics try to spread him out,
I
with
mean,
Mike
but
Muscala,
the Moose
Moose.
Muscala, that team is so good defensively. Fully healthy. Drew,
Yeah.
Chris Middleton, whoever they put at the 3, Giannis, Brook is gross.
It's tough to score on that offense or defense, yeah. Which is why I think the Celtics will have so much trouble, because they thrive on getting inside and kicking it out.
I mean, I'm like almost too set on Milwaukee winning it all.
So we're adding a twin, you think, or when you get back? Well, yeah, we'll have some time.
April?
Yeah, get a slip in.
They're 440 right now, plus 440.
Definitely.
I feel like that's criminal.
It is. Them are the Clippers. I wonder what the Clippers are. That would be an interesting bet. But got to be close to plus 800, right?
If it was 500 just to win the West, I mean, what would you guess?
My guess is probably like 850.
1,100.
Wow.
They're 5th best.
Vegas is down on the Clippers, but that makes sense. It's all right. It's all good.
Phoenix 3rd, Denver 4th, Philly 6th, Dallas and Golden State the same. That's surprising. Lakers, what are they? 11th, plus 5,500.
Wow.
Same as the Heat.
That's a little.
Same as the Heat, your team that you think could be the 4th seed in the East.
I don't get it. They are the 13th seed. Here's a little Lakers segment here. They're the 13th seed. They do not have an easy schedule. They are not fully healthy. They are integrating a ton of new guys that they have no chemistry.
Look good. Look good against New Orleans. Look really good.
How is this team going to win like more games than they lose down the stretch?
They can't even just do that. They need to considerably win more than they lose.
Exactly.
Just to get in.
I don't see it, but Vegas sees it. You clearly see it.
I mean, I saw that New Orleans game. That was beautiful basketball being played. I had never seen that many assists from the Lakers.
Let me look. Yeah, they had 32. That was pretty good. 32 and only 10 turnovers.
Braun only scored 21. We won by 20.
It'll be interesting. I think the next week is critical. Like if there's any injuries and we're talking like D'Lo's getting back into the fold like a week in
we need chemistry and a cohesive like 10, 15 games together.
Yes.
Guys are going to miss games. There's no way that we're going to be fully healthy for 23 games. But it's got to be like 4 or 5 games max.
I think it's almost at this point LeBron will have to play 22 games.
Yeah, I think he knows that.
In
AD,
I don't know. I don't see it.
Hold it together.
I don't see it. And like honestly, if this season played out perfectly, right now they're the 4th seed, and AD is playing half the games after the All-Star break just to like keep him healthy and rest him. But here we are, and they're gonna have to run him into the ground. This is not what they want at all.
They beat Golden State tomorrow. Golden State's on the road.
Yeah.
No Curry, no Wiggins.
Oh, the Lakers should not be giving 5.5. That's crazy to me.
No Curry or Wiggins. Jordan Poole and Clay.
They're 2-4 the last 6.
We are 2-1 with we're 1-0 with Braun playing with the new squad. That's all I see.
Is that game on TNT tomorrow? Good.
Yeah. Friday night or Thursday night for you. Friday afternoon for me.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be loving that then.
Yeah. I got a class at 1, but it'll be on.
Give me the Warriors money line.
That's outrageous. I'm adding it to the pick. I figured we'd be on the same side.
No,
That's awful. That's awful.
I have no idea. The Lakers, like I said, they've got problems. They have a huge problem.
Golden. We just beat them in Oracle without
Yep.
Braun.
Yeah, and the Warriors. I'm not saying they're perfect, but all right, maybe you know what? Maybe they don't win, but they're covering the 5.5. There's no way this is a blowout tomorrow. There's no way.
I got Lakers by 12.
That's stunning. That's crazy. They beat the Pelicans by 18, and we know what the Pelicans are on the road. And they were down a half. Actually, they were up.
They never trailed.
Yeah, they had a really good first quarter, but after that, they basically played them even. Man, they had a big second half. They won the second half by 14.
Yeah, we just had a bad second quarter.
Very bad. They're not selling me. I'm not sold on the Lakers. They might be my biggest fade. Biggest fade of the second half.
Biggest fade. We got to finish up. I got to finish up with most improved player and coach of the year, and then we can get back to this. Most improved tied right now.
It's a couple guys, right?
Shai Gilgeous and Laurie plus 135, and Brunson at plus 350.
Mm-hmm.
I know you like Brunson.
I do. I think he's worth a flyer. The fact that Laurie's tied scares me. I think he should be like the clear favorite at this point.
He was like minus 160, minus 150 a couple weeks ago.
That scares me a little bit.
I think it's because the Thunder are playing well.
But you're out in Thunder.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm out.
So who do you got?
I got Laurie.
I'm with you. I think Brunson would win it over SGA too.
The thing is, the NBA, like they gave it to Ja last year, so I could see them giving it to SGA.
That would mean
they finish higher than Utah, which they will.
You think they will?
Yeah, they're better than Utah.
It's close. I kind of like Utah. I know they sold, but
Utah wants a top 10 pick. They do not want to be anywhere near the play-in.
Oh, they play tomorrow. Jazz are at home, 2-point favorites.
OKC?
Yep.
Wow. I got OKC all day.
I might have to agree with you. Open +3, down to +2. There's a couple teams. I think this second half of the All-Star after the All-Star break, well, there's money to be made fading these teams that are going for that lottery pick, that top 3 pick.
Exactly.
Like the Spurs, I don't think they might not win over 3 games the whole second half.
They haven't won a game in a month.
They don't plan to. They do. You know what? I watched Jeremy Sochan or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Play on the Rising Stars Challenge. How is that guy in the league?
He's good.
He had a freaky dunk. I'll give him that. But no one was guarding him. He shoots the ball with one hand from the line.
He does.
He's younger than me, and he looks like a goof. He's not Dennis Rodman, and he's on the worst team in the league. What does he average? 5 points a game?
Nah. He's like 15, maybe.
That team
maybe that's too high.
10.
10 and 26 from 3.
Abysmal. I don't know how he has he's the player that fits the Spurs perfect. They're running 19-year-olds out there.
He's their 4.
And he's 19. How old is Brandon?
Just sent away their best player.
19.
Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah. They've got Malachi Branham's 19 as well.
He's been hooping.
Yeah. They got Zach Collins, who's a freaking project. That guy can't stay healthy for more than 5 games out of the year. Team's a disaster. Awful. That team will be terrible. Hornets, awful. Jazz are tanking. Pistons, abysmal.
Shut down Cade months ago.
No, they don't care. It's going to be, you know what? It's maybe the All-Star break was kind of a sneak peek of what the second half is going to be like. I feel like it's going to be very to the script, not much shaking up. The bad teams are going to try to be bad. The good teams are going to know that. Like, I'm not buying any tickets that the Celtics are playing any team not in the top 4 because they will just rest the guys.
Yeah, they don't want to win.
They don't want, they're playing Indianapolis tomorrow. I don't give them a shot. I don't give the Pacers a shot. Like, why would you pay to go see that game?
I mean, you want to see the C's? Excuse me. You want to see the C's, but it's gonna be a blowout. I'm interested to see when Smart's back. He's been out for kind of a while.
He might actually be back.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Rob not on injury report. No injuries. Yeah. Wait, he was back?
He played.
Already?
Yeah, his first game. He played last game versus Detroit.
He had 6 steals?
6 steals, yeah. 2 turnovers. Yeah,
That was an ignorant take by me. I didn't even know he was back.
Well, I mean, no one cares about any Celtics versus Detroit game like that. No one's even paying attention to that. So it's gonna be bad.
Coach of the year, I got Missoula.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like I would say he's a lock, but like they just gave him that interim tag or the head coaching tag.
Yeah, he's tied for the favor right now.
Who's the second? Vaughn?
Mike Brown, Kings.
I like that.
I can see it.
I love that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think if they fall to like 6, though, I don't know.
Mike Brown's he kind of turned that roster around. I could, you know what? You can't give it to an interim coach. Like he wasn't even supposed to be the coach at the beginning of the year. So you got to give it to Mike.
Fair. Give it to Mike. First playoff appearance. Longest drought in North American sports. I can see it.
I'm locking in the Mike Brown. That's a lock. Love it.
Fair enough. I'll give it to you. Weekly pick'em. We had a 5-game pick'em last week. I recovered 4-1. You went 3-2. On the year, you're 27-25. I'm dead even, 26-26. 3 games this week. We already talked about the first one. This is the biggest layup out there. Golden State, Lakers. I got Lakers.
Give me the Warriors.
I feel bad. You know Golden State on the road.
Yeah.
Have they even won 5 games yet on the road?
Hold on. Let me. All right, give me the Lakers money line, but Warriors going to cover that 5.5. They're going to cover that. It's going to be a close game.
7-22. Them, the Spurs, and the Rockets are the only teams in the West with less than 10 wins on the road.
Yeah, I can't back that.
No, that's awful.
I mean, the Lakers just beat up on a team that sucks on the road too. So
let's see. Let's look at the East. How many? Yeah. So teams with less than 10 wins on the road: Pacers, Hornets, Pistons, Spurs, Rockets, Warriors.
I just don't get how that happens. But is Steve Kerr kind of on the hot seat now, or not the hot seat? But not even any questions.
I don't think so.
That's abysmal. That's you can't have that.
That is awful. 7-22. Next 2 games we got Denver, Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
I got Cleveland.
Where's
Denver
that game?
In Cleveland.
Oh, yeah. Give me Cleveland. Yep.
Yeah. And then Memphis at Philadelphia.
Damn, some good games, huh?
These are all tomorrow.
Wow. No, I'll go first. You've gone first in the last couple. Give me the Sixers. I'm gonna do it.
I got Philly too, so we're gonna have to add another one.
We're on the same page for every game.
Yeah, that's the reverse lay.
No, yeah, it is. But no, then switch my Warriors pick. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go with
Golden State.
I'm going with Golden State. I want to do it.
Feel bad.
I'm not gonna let you talk me out of it. I'm fading the Lakers. That's the motto.
7-22 on the road.
Yep. And after they beat the Lakers, all those
Gross.
fans are going to be like scratching their head. What the hell? How do we lose to this team? Jordan Poole had 45. What the hell?
D'Lo's checking him.
I don't know.
I can't even convince myself of that.
Old squad for D'Lo. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah, he just played well against him.
Oh yeah, you're right. They did, yeah.
They just played. Braun. We didn't have Braun.
Yeah, what happened in that game? They had AD. AD shot 5 of 19. Schroeder had 26.
Dennis went off.
That's not happening again. So his points he'll go down 26. LeBron will take his 26.
Yeah, and AD's probably the worst game of the year.
Yeah, he did have a really bad game, but Poole played really well. Clay had a bad. Clay was 5 of 21. What the hell? And that was at home too. Yeah, give me the Warriors.
It's the easiest pick of the season, I think.
Plus 185. Love it. Love it.
That's outrageous. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Be back on Saturday night this week for another episode. Do a recap first couple games. I'll see you then.
Peace.